we overwhelm the others, and it just puts them in a bad, like, you know, I don't know how much
Realistically,
can bomb just carry.
yeah, realistically, when we win the middle, we really should just push.
Yeah.
All right, so for now, silver, my second and third armies, which are currently about 800 power each, are sitting by that cave entrance that we talked about a minute ago, and we'll see what they do.
You could hide them underground.
I'm kind of scared of them parking someone on top of the passage, and then we can't get out.
Well,
Wait,
then
that's
it's
the
just
thing?
gonna be a 1v1.
Alright, I'll take your advice. We'll try this out. Oh my god, the underground world. Never seen this.
Oh, I just realized my main leader's basic weapon, steals buffs. That's kind of neat.
I think the scout that's been sitting in the middle of the donut base of Katie, the one that I finally dared to go try to pillage a province, I think he's about to die.
So, rezzing my heroes is like 500 mana apiece.
Oh.
Are you guys able to assist with any mana?
I can pitch in.
I can.
Oh wait,
in.
I just realized actually.
Help.
Wait, I may not need help this time. I just remembered. For 175 Imperium, the Astral Tree has a one-time donation of 1,000 mana. So I can just,
So
so
you're
I can
fine.
just,
Yo.
I can just spend Imperium on this and res my guys with this.
Okay.
Unless, of
Big.
course, you guys are sitting on tons of excess mana and you don't mind sharing it.
I'm currently
but-
holding 800. I could give you a few hundred just to make it easier on you.
What about the other two?
I got like 200.
I have 300.
If you guys are all running pretty low, then I'll just do this instead. Juice me! Alright, there we go. Give me my heroes back. Winning the fight is important, because winning the fight, the heroes go into your crypt and you can res them. If I had lost the fight, then I wouldn't get a res option.
I sent you some Fairlight just to make it easier.
Oh, I appreciate it. Okay.
2 more turns till teleporters for me. I missed the fight. Who won? Fairlight did. Fairlight lost most of his forces, but they couldn't kill his giant, and his giant went around killing like 2 or 3 units per turn until they were all dead. I was surprised. Red blip right there. May that scout rest in peace. Dude. The scout's presence in total, probably made that worse for Fairlight, but he was able to help because the one spell
How
I
many
kept
armies does
firing.
Bomb just have actually moving? I only see two stacks.
Earlier we saw 3 or 4, but yeah. So there's the stack that looks like a cannon, and then one right next to it, and then there's 2 more blips below the 2 outposts. And then there's actually I'm not sure. There's 2 more blips by a cave west of Carrot Patch, northwest of Carrot Patch.
Muck, I don't know how strong those armies you have actually are, but while we wait, you want to help me just like clear all this garbage around here just for XP?
If we feel like we're safe, sure. Because those were guarding my southern side, so I'm wide open if we get too far away. But yeah, I mean, that should be fine.
It's only within 1-2 turns, but it's up to you.
Yeah, we could try it out. Yeah, these basically all my strongest units are with the giant, and this is my 2nd and 3rd string. Fairlight, we're waiting on you, just FYI. Oh, he's got his head's muted. Let's see. Captain Jack, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate that. You got good loot because that one scout, right? Yeah. Yeah, I got a few things. Let me see, can I show it? Yeah, piercing mage lock of zombies. His gun that makes zombie units when it kills things. And a tier 3 smoldering axe. Which can be used by a Death Knight. We do have a Death Knight. Let me see. How do I see my units? But he's got a tier 4 glaive, so I don't think we actually need the axe.
I have never seen like one unit carry a fight as hard as Oceanus just like absolutely rolled that army by himself.
How do you even beat giants if that's what happens? That was crazy.
Not all giants can do that. It's because of how he built it.
Yeah,
Oh.
I am fully spec'd into pure like cavalry charge damage type giant. So if he doesn't surround him and beat him down and he lets me get a running start every turn, I'm just gonna run up at something and one-shot it. The trick to beating it would have been any kind of immobilization spell or slow spell or freezing spell or any of that stuff. He had freezing spells, but he kept using them on my other units. I don't think he ever tried to freeze my giant.
Yeah.
Aren't you status immune?
I don't have the ring made yet. Although I noticed that when you take a I noticed when you try to take a wonder, you have to sit on it the whole 3 turns. It's unfortunate.
Shot, we summoned something new. Carrion Bird. Does not evolve, but it's already a tier 2 unit. So it's got a little bit of strength.
Can I have a regular... Wait, you said you were able to have a scout steal an ancient wonder, right?
It began the process. She saw it, and 1 turn later killed the scout.
Okay, so that means if I leave, say, just a bannerman here.
Yeah, I guess Katie committed, because Katie and Ia both their champions are here, or not? What do you call the heroes? The heroes are champions. The big
Hero
guys.
is fine.
There we go.
Big ones.
Now he's free to leave.
I am beginning to siege and pillage Bomjus's stuff in the bottom left. He has one boat with 2 units peeked around the corner, and then it went back. He was like, never mind.
Oh, you have an actual army down there now. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, he killed the scout that was destroyed. Okay, I had a scout harassing him in his main base. He took it out. He is good about keeping a couple of units at home. I don't know if he has enough at home to take out that army. As long as I stay by the water, I've got a Kraken with that army, which is really strong. So he can't just send like a scout or 2. Okay. Hello, Kyo. I'm here.
W. Yeah, we're gonna have a double champion battle, so that's me fun.
Now keep in mind, let's see, what do we have here? Keep in mind, each army can only have, or each battle can only have 3 armies total.
Yeah.
So we'll want to make sure that mine is one of them. And
yeah,
I don't want to fight in the water again. My strongest spell doesn't work in the water.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So I want to move right here and stand in front of you.
I will
Yeah,
remind you guys about.
next to you too.
I will remind you guys of the clean battle rule. This may be a good time to pop in and ask them if they want to.
So
No.
so Fairlight, I don't have enough movement to move into their army, so that's why I haven't mentioned that.
Okay.
But if they are moving forward, then it's up to them to say that, right?
It could go either way. For clean battle is basically just saying, hey, you guys just want to not start this until everyone's in position. You know, that's it. Clean
Okay.
move is different. That's the other one. It's 2 different things.
My recommendation here is we should have 2 stacks. One of 3 and another 3, and one of them should have one of each of our armies, so we all get to cast spells.
Well, I've only got one army here, so that's all
I can split one off.
Okay.
Not this turn, but I can.
All right.
Yeah,
you know what? I'm gonna hop up and I'll ask him, Fairlight. Hang on. Hello. Stop saying evil things. I'm here.
Hey.
All right. So in the underground, we've got a lot of armies staring at each other. Do you guys want to do the clean battle thing, where we wait while you move 3 armies forward or something, or do you want to continue the standoff? Like, a reminder is the clean battle is like when you say you're doing that, if you move 1 forward, I don't click on it really fast and 3v1 it.
Of course. Of course. It's probably gonna be a few turns from now that we actually do it, but if we do a clean battle, you wanna have it over that mushroom forest?
I mean, this, of course, you know all the complaints I had just a few minutes ago. I don't want to fight in the ocean again because of how my stuff works.
Of course.
But if you guys demand to stand in the ocean and you will not budge, I will continue to stare at you from the shoreline.
Katie.
Yes.
Do you want part in the first 3 battle?
Do I want a part in the first? Yeah, I do.
You want a part?
I do want a part.
Alright, we'll do the first 3. We'll do a clean move. We'll have it over by the Sacred Meadows. In that little province.
Let me see, let me see. Sacred Meadows.
Yeah.
Oh, it actually has the word Sacred Meadow. It's next to our
I see
armies.
it. Okay.
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright, so do y'all have the movement to move this turn, or do we wait?
No.
No. I would need next turn.
Okay. Then I will just stand right there. Alright, I'll go back to my channel.
Okay.
Okay. So Fairlight, they are doing the clean thing, and we're gonna just stare at each other this turn, and they're gonna have movement and do it next turn. He's freaking muted again.
Shame Same. I need 2 more turns for my spike. That's fine.
Alright, Silver, I took out 2 neutral armies near you in the other place we talked about.
Yep.
Dude, how many outposts has he made? He's made 3 outposts here surrounding this Forbidden Shrine. What does the Forbidden Shrine do? Silver Ancient Wonder.
It's not that. He builds outposts on mana nodes to either get mana or the research outposts. He just spams. He's basically trading gold for those.
Okay.
How was your conversation with the evil ones?
So they accepted the clean thing, but they are out of movement. And so they said, do we want to fight in the water? And I was like, I think you already know I don't want to fight in the water.
Fuck that.
And I said, if you're going to stand in the water, I'm going to stand on the shore and just stare at you and hold this position. And they said, okay, we will cross the water and come to you on the next turn when we have movement. And I was like, okie dokie.
Oh, so we're gonna be the ones engaging?
No, well, they are going to move 3 armies up to us, like in your land, and then we fight them on the land.
Okay, so they're coming to us. Okay.
Right. So yeah, yes. The short answer, yes.
Okay, dokie.
But the promise is that we don't just like when they move their first army forward, we don't just click on it really fast and 3v1 it, you know?
Yeah, that'd be so goofy.
That is the whole point of the rule.
Yeah. that's the house rule in action.
If they wanted to, carefully, they could just slowly inch up each unit and keep them within 3 tiles of each other. But I feel like that's cancerous to have to play that way. The clean move thing is actually left over from when we played Warhammer, where the reinforcement range was much shorter, and it was a lot easier to get sniped while you were moving.
Oh, that's crazy.
I mean, Warhammer's very similar to this, but imagine like as you're trying to move your army forward, someone else jumps it and starts the fight before you're ready, and the radius for calling for reinforcements in that game is pretty small.
Yeah.
So it was particularly annoying. Oh yeah, we never even mentioned it to them, but like you know how most units are weaker in the water?
I didn't know that, actually.
Yeah, you have like you have -2 defense and -2 resistance if you're on a boat.
Huh. Yeah,
So all units are just all units are weaker in the water, but because my units were flying, they were immune.
Oh, hello, the forces of evil ringing.
Hello, evil.
When making a strategically clean turn in a strictly evil fashion, how would one go about using like a world spell? Can I just move and use it? Is that cool?
Yeah, so when we're doing clean battle, it's both sides move up the armies that are going to participate. Both sides fire off all their spells, and then whoever wants to start the fight can start the fight. I don't think it actually matters who engages.
Okay, so I just move and use my world spell.
Yeah, I would say.
Excellent.
I would say for making sure the fight doesn't get started before everyone's ready, maybe everybody go in the same voice channel just while you're moving and spell casting, but
Sure.
it's up to you guys.
Sure. Okay, well on the turn we can do that.
But yeah, everybody just move up whatever armies they're going to use, then blow each other up
Okay.
with spells, and then start the fight. And no one's
Perfect.
gonna no one's gonna click in advance before you're ready.
Yeah.
When
just
you're
make
trying to get
sure
in
that
position.
that it's okay to use them. Okay.
Chad, if we actually start this battle tonight, we're gonna be going into overtime. Like overtime. Double overtime, yeah. I'm really glad that people who haven't seen this game before have gotten to see a fight now. But I'm kind of sad they saw a naval battle where every
I just got a
single
battle
unit looked like a boat.
notification just northeast of your army, Muck. Bomb just has a 6-stack with like 2 more units next to it, so 8 total are moving down towards where your army is pillaging.
You said 8 units total?
I believe so.
You know what? Hang on. I have an idea. I'm gonna pull 1 fast flyer unit out of that army to peek at him, and then come back.
There's
What is this?
2.
There's a tier 3 and a tier 1 unit in that. Okay, so the other things, whatever they are, they're out of range to do anything on the next turn.
Gotcha.
I suddenly appreciate having a wyvern in that army. Do some recon.
Dude, one of like my first ever campaign, I took the angel transformation and had all my guys flying, and ever since then, if I don't have flying units, it just feels bad. Oh, also, so the way world map casting spells works, if you're about to start a fight and zap each other a whole bunch, you can wind up a spell this turn and fire it next turn. So I would
Oh, I
recommend.
don't have,
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't have any zaps, unfortunately.
yeah, I don't think I have any.
I definitely learned a bit about how to fine-tune this build in this run, and I would possibly in a future run at this point in the game have zaps. I don't currently have zaps.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
I could buff some cavalry though.
Yeah.
I feel like after seeing your giant, they're gonna get hit by my giant and be like, wait, that's it?
Well, yours is a healer, right?
Well, he's a ritualist. He's got summons and he's got some heals, yes, that too. But he certainly isn't gonna swing his weapon and do 200 damage like yours did.
You know, I realize that ritualist is a powerful class, but if you're playing a giant, why would you play a 800-pound, 40-foot tall healer? You know, get this man a battle axe. I checked, Kyo, your build is not really high on zaps until you get to. Actually, no, I don't really have much offensive in that build at all. So
Yeah, I realized I was like, I don't have any world spells. I wish I could have gotten the Spelljammer for this city. I have it for my base capital, but not this city though.
it looks like your units are standing outside the city limits, so a Spelljammer wouldn't have an effect here.
Oh yeah,
Spelljammer would just affect everything within the border of your city.
yeah. Or I thought they were gonna be coming to our in the city.
No, you have a second meadow. If we have an army standing on the second meadow, we get combat buffs.
Ooh, we should bait them. We should bait them over here.
I would be very surprised if they pursued you into your domain. Fighting in the border of enemy cities is kind of dangerous because there's so many tomes that
Yeah.
provide like defensive spells that only kick in your border.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, like they engaged on us, so you know.
True.
I'm gonna pop in their channel for a sec.
Okay,
Is it okay if we all merge channels, or do you need more time?
Katie, you good?
We can merge.
Are you
Are we fighting this? We doing this?
Oh, you could fight now, or we can do it at the beginning of the next time.
Oh
Push you
yeah.
to hard stop at
Hey,
10.
I'm all. You got a hard stop, or you like
Yeah.
Where's Muck?
Oh no, I can go a little overtime.
Ooh.
So I'm offering. I can stay up
Hey.
late for the fight now, or we can put it off until next
Hey.
time.
No. I
Yeah.
like that. Let's do. Keo, you're not escaping, skunk.
Oh yeah. I'm down to tussle. You really want to fight? You really want to go at me? So be it.
So let me guess, it's gonna be
Yes,
one of
I
three of you
do.
guys at the same. Like, it's gonna be one of three of you guys, huh?
That is the goal, yeah. So that we have the most people involved.
Something like that.
All right.
Honestly, you guys have
Katie?
so many banners here. I can't even tell how many players are here right now.
I can't believe you guys like stacked up against the capital. That's crazy.
What do you mean? It's like the cap. This isn't even your capital city.
It is Cooter Capital. It's Cooter.
It's only.
You just
in
named
the
it
name,
capital. This is like
It's
there's the.
fucking
Oh my god.
Yo.
This is like that
I
city
know
named
where your
Brockgar's
capital's
whatever.
at.
It's not even owned by Brockgar.
Your capital's Klung City.
Well, no, that's the city. This is the capital.
Oh
Dude,
jeez, I'm just looking down there and realizing how many army stacks. That's a lot. That's a lot
Yeah.
of units.
Yeah,
We got
it's
some
pretty.
units
Well,
down here.
I don't know
Should
that I'm
be-
going to be involved in 3 back-to-back fights, but I'm here for the first one, and then we'll probably have to save it after that.
Definitely.
Okay.
Who's ready to learn how to play their units in combat after 50 turns or something?
I do encourage people to try and play some manual battles off stream on your own.
Oh, no, I
Is-
know how to play mine. I'm just
Oh, I know how to
messing
play these
around right
units.
now.
Yeah.
Are you able to make it over, Katie?
No. Is that bad?
Do you not have the movement to get in there?
He does not have the movement.
What do you think Team Evil would attack us in this situation, or do you think they would
Whoa,
be polite
ooh.
and wait?
I could punt this
I mean, if
elephant
you
back in
guys-
the water.
You're gonna do what?
Oh, there you go. You made it.
We could do this. I do want Katie in here though.
All right. I'm not going to commit. I'm right-clicking to see who's involved, okay?
Okay.
All right, so right now I see the Mukluk army, the Snorri Meadow army, the Pukilo Baboosh army versus Tim Cheeseworth, Yulma, and Karen the Mage. Now, I'm pretty sure on my side that both of my allies are the same person. They're owned by the same person. I don't think we included one of ours that was meant to be involved.
Ooh.
Are you just trying to do one army from each player?
Is that... that was never discussed?
Oh.
Okay.
I think we should do that just for the spectacle of it.
Okay, so then let's do this. On our side, Kyo, can you keep one of your armies next to my giant and back the other 2 armies up a tile? Or
Back
40
up the
tiles,
ones that
that's
aren't-
fine too.
Yeah, just anything that's not going to be in the fight, back it up a couple tiles so that it doesn't get pulled in. Just leave only the units that are
Yeah,
fighting.
leave the army you want to fight and back the others up a
It's
little
only
bit.
one army, right?
Yeah, leave one so that way you've got one and I've got one and Toothrick has one.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So right this second, you have 2 armies in range. Army of Kukilo. Well, actually, hold on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there you go. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
so
This
now
one's
if I
gassed out, so I
right-click,
can't move it.
it's Mukluk, Snorri, and Sharna versus Tim, Yulma, and Karen. So if that's okay, does anyone have spells to cast?
Um,
I think he wants to
Let me
wait
see.
for Katie to be up there. He
I
said.
do. Yeah, I do want Katie to be in here.
Okay, and Katie needs another turn.
I need one
Yes.
turn. And you can pull me from the ocean, I think.
I
right?
am
You
perfectly
pull me?
fine with one more turn.
It would pull you if you... So, Katie, if you're able to move 2 squares into the water, it would pull you. Actually, but then also one of the people that are right in front of the giant would have to be away.
That's fine. I can pull that one back easy.
Okay.
So she still needs another turn. Okay. So since she needs another turn and we still have to do all our stuff on the world map, should we save it here? Just pick up, start with this tomorrow?
Sure, I'm fine with it.
We can, yeah, if you want to.
I'm down for whatever.
Okay. All right. Then I guess that'll be the plan then. That way we can
Sure.
all do our
Holy.
turn and not feel rushed, if that's okay. And then
I'm looking at,
we can do this tomorrow.
Look at Kitty moves. It might take her 2 turns actually. Now I look at it.
Hey,
How
only
broken are her
God.
legs?
That's
She's
a-
got wings.
So
can-
I'm pretty
But
sure.
it's because of
Oh, I'll make it.
it's
I think.
because of the what she's on. At least what she's moving over. Rocky water.
I'm pretty sure I make that. Because I think. Let me see.
For me, it says 2
Okay,
turns.
hear me out. This will be a little bit wild, but if you step directly northwest, if you have your army move northwest into the water next turn, you can only go 1 tile. But you bring one of your other, or who is it, freaking Tim, EO, bring your unit out there to the edge, that piece of rock sticking out of the water, you'd be in range to pull her in.
Whoa.
Our side can also just step forward.
Well, you'd have to, yes, but
Okay, yeah.
uh,
Yeah, so okay, I see what you're saying. I can like just bring.
Okay.
I can put my leader, probably put him like at the south of it, and then just have you guys come forward.
yeah, that piece of rock sticking out of the water. If you stand there, it'll pull everybody in, and we don't have to wait a whole nother turn.
Alright, bet.
Yeah,
Is
that's actually true. Hold on, do they have movement? Oh no,
No, there's no movement.
Well, this would
no.
still be next turn. I'm saying do it this
Yeah.
way. We don't
Yeah,
have to
you're
wait
right. I see,
2
I see.
turns.
Well,
Just
makes sense.
let's make sure it's not a water battle by not attacking someone on a water tile.
Yeah, we
Well,
we'll make
if
sure.
if he puts his guy on that mushroom rock sticking out into the water, it'll pull Katie onto land, so she won't be in a
Yeah.
boat. So she should lose the disembark debuff.
Okay. Then I will to wish you guys a good night. I'm going to save it and I'm gonna step out.
Yeah.
Alright, perfect.
All right.
See you guys tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
bye bye.
So be it.
All right, chat. Explosive start tomorrow. I wish we could have done more, but we have like it's because that person ran out of movement. We need another turn, and of course, none of us want to waste a turn. So we are all, that's another 5 to 10 minutes of doing a turn and stuff. And then at the start of the next battle, we will, I think, see a 3v3 or a 3v2. And we'll finally get to see how much weight I can throw around. I'm not going to be as strong as Fairlight's Giant in melee combat, but you guys haven't seen mine yet. He has a summoned Bone Wyvern that's always with him. He has heal spells he can throw on his own troops. He has a ranged attack. He throws that big obelisk thing that's on his shoulder. And he has a summoned elemental weapon that flies around and attacks things. So he has some really cool stuff y'all haven't got to see. And I can summon the Ice Mammoth and have that, stomping all over the place. So I'm looking forward to trying it out and seeing how I do. Hopefully it looks okay and not embarrassing. But you guys, thank you for being here. We're going to wrap it up here and pick it up from this spot tomorrow night.